Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Williams. And it's White in at the point guard. And for Brooklyn, they've got O'Neal. Simmons is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And you think about all the anticipation over the last couple months. Doris, the regular season is finally here. It is upon us.
Amen, Kevin. We have been waiting so anxiously for NBA tip-off. Obviously, you're always looking to see the movement of personnel. How well do guys who've switched organizations fit in with their respective rosters? Is somebody now a title contender? So many anxious front offices hoping they made the right decisions.
Now here's White. Brown feeling out a bit. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Brown. Williams has got the first points up on the board tonight here for Boston. Irving passes to Warren. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Jayson Tatum.
When T.J. Warren is being aggressive, good things tend to happen. Puts the defense in a tough spot there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. And Doris, this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted two talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
All free throws good from Warren.
Well, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here is O'Neal. His last outing, he had 8 points. 5-on-3 break. Nobody near Williams. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Well, can we remember Jaylen Brown's got a 7-foot wingspan? That's an easy second chance opportunity.
Irving passes to Claxton. Here's Simmons. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot. Despite the Nets' shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
There's White after Ben Simmons' bucket. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's White missing.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now, here is O'Neal. Here's Simmons. Here's Claxton. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is why you love Ben Simmons, having the basketball in his hands. Such a good decision maker.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. They have won their one matchup against this team so far. But he said the first order of business was for them to score against a very tough shot-blocking team inside. He said in a game like this, you can't turn down perimeter looks. They could be the key to victory. We'll see if he's right, Kevin.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
It's about playing to your strengths. You know what your identity is. Get to that aspect.
Here's Irving, following the basket by Al Horford. And here is O'Neal. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
White looking around. Dishes to Horford. And it's White missing. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Inside, Claxton. And he dunks it down.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
And White kicks to Brown. Down low, here's Horford. It's deflected. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Shoots over Brown. Offensive rebound. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
This is a real specialty of Ben Simmons, the ability to go after it on the glass.
Outside Williams. O'Neal against Brown. Passes to Horford. Stolen by O'Neal. Simmons passes to Irving. And it's White with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
One area Jayson Tatum has worked to minimize the use of is the mid-range. But sometimes, like right there, you've got to go to it.
And there's the pass to Warren. Back to Irving from deep. Another miss by Irving.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Now here is Horford. His last outing, he had 8 points. And White kicks to Horford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
The first free throw is good.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
That one is no good. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Team second.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And the first one drops.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways, maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets, but Doris' depth has been a concern.
Yes, but Kevin, give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals.
It's Brown on the wing. Stolen by O'Neal. Irving with it. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. O'Neal passes to Simmons. An easy 2 points on the layup. Simmons got 8 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And White kicks to Williams. Back to White. This one for 3. He can't get it to go. The Nets go the other way with it. Now Warren. We saw him with 10 points last game. Here's Simmons. Rebound by Williams. Pass to White. Going inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
He's perfect from the line this time. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jayson and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Now, here is Irving. And here's Warren for 3.
Boy, as good as he is on the offensive end, Jayson Tatum showing he can be a factor defensively.
And it goes down 2 points. 7 points for Jayson Tatum.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And even when the stats aren't there, Brooklyn still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Now here's Curry. Last game we saw him score 14. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by the Celtics.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Brown, good.
Jaylen Brown.
Brown's got the game tied up here for Boston.
But this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And stolen by Tatum. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Pass to Hauser. Three-pointer. Tatum gets the bucket.
Jayson Tatum.
And now a 3-point Celtic lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Warren on the wing. Back to Curry. Passes it to Simmons. Nets passing it around. On its way from Irving for 2. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal swing.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Brown, good.
Jaylen Brown.
Boy, what a score right there. Jaylen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. This guy is a big-time talent.
Timeout called the Nets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets.
Here's Simmons. He's got 8. Outside Irving. Good.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 14-6 run. And Tatum out top the key. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Tatum's got 12 in the game. There's the pass to Curry. Warren on the wing. Here's Sharp. It's blocked. Now here's Brown. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Over Curry. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Brown showing off that delicate touch, becoming much more reliable with his jumper the longer he plays in the NBA.
Pass to Simmons. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jayson Tatum.
Yeah, easy call.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And he makes the first.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Harris comes in for Warren. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Irving. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And Jayson Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
Brogdon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. And they certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
That free throw good from Brogdon. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Watanabe's checked in for Ben Simmons. And Irving subbed in for Edmund Sumner.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Harris. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got 15 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Hauser. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Tatum kicks to Brogdon. And again, Boston with the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Pass to Watanabe. The pass to Sharp. Looking to end the run. 5 to shoot. It's blocked. Brogdon the pass to Tatum. No good on the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Harris, right side. Pass to Watanabe. To the inside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Celtics ball.
And here is Tatum. With 1 on the clock. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Celtics up by 16. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the court for the Celtics, we've got White. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Williams at the force. It's deflected. Watanabe passes to Claxton.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Pass to White. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And he makes good on the layup. Cornette's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Shooting two. No good on that one.
Being a second-round pick should never define you. And for Joe Harris, it has not. This guy is now one of the elite, feared three-point threats in the entire league. Understanding who he is and how he can be a part of a team.
Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And he's good on the second. And the Celtics with possession here. At one point, they led by 16. It's Brogdon on the wing. Over O'Neal. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Nets trailed by 13. Sumner passes to Watanabe. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Sumner kicks to Harris. O'Neal misses. Celtics leading by 13. Outside Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. For Grant Williams, Doris, he made a giant leap during his 3rd season. In your estimation, why?
Celtics.
Well, it's interesting,
Grant
Kevin. It
Williams.
could be any number of
2
things,
shots.
but remember, for the 2019 draft picks like a Grant Williams, the first 2 years of their careers had major interruptions in the NBA schedule. 21-22, year 3, first normal schedule for these guys.
And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. On the wing, Harris passes it to Watanabe. Here's Sumner. Claxton the pass to Sumner. Now O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Brogdon kicks to White. Harris trying to get free. Drains it from beyond the arc.
3.
White's got 5.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir. I'm putting this one home.
Harris inside. Off with the layup.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Outside, White. That shot missing.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Harris passes to Sumner. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Sumner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, White. Back to Brogdon. And he drives in. And that one goes long. Nets trailed by 16. Harris outside. The pass to Sumner. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They led by as many as 18 points. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Chicago. Here's O'Neal, takes it inside, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
And he can't hit the second. Celtics leading by 13. Here's Hauser. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Sumner. Here's Watanabe. The feed to O'Neal. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So now a timeout called by Boston.
Time to make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn making some changes. Ben Simmons comes in for Watanabe. And Warren subbed in for Harris. The Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in. Now here's Brown. 8 points for him. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Simmons. A second chance effort. And at last they get one to fall. Simmons got 11 points.
Boy, it's great to see Simmons make shots under pressure. Use your size to your advantage.
Outside Williams. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Boston, no good that time either. That's trailed by 11. To the middle, here's Simmons. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. He's got 13.
Ben Simmons, a guy who combines size and skill, and he's percolating.
Outside White. Pass to Brogdon. Now here's Brown from downtown. They get it back. Horford finds Williams. No good on the triple. Brooklyn with the ball. Big run right now going from 11-2. O'Neal passes to Simmons. White against O'Neal. Passes it to Warren. It's up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Wow, if TJ Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
Now here's White. He has 5. Feeds it to Horford. He dishes it to Brown. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Brown against Warren. Here's Sumner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Here, Brooklyn basketball.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Shots checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Curry comes in for O'Neal. And Irving subbed in for Edmund Sumner. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Richard comes in for White. Here's Simmons over Williams. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Pritchard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Misses the step-back jump shot.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Simmons. Here's Sharp, and it's sent back by Horford. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Timeout.
One of the stories here, Jayson Tatum getting it done today.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
The most passionate fans in the land. Let's go. It's T-shirt time.
Simmons against Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sharp. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Horford. Brown outside. Three-pointer. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the foul called on Grant Williams.
Grant Williams.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. Third team foul.
Irving passes to Sharp and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Heat in FTX Arena. Here's Pritchard, covered by Irving. Lets the three fly. He doesn't hit that one. Nets trailed by 8. Outside Curry. Simmons finds Curry. A three from Warren. Rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Tatum. Horford up top. Uncovered. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Horford's got 5 now.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jayson Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Irving with the ball.
Celtics foul. Al Horford. Second personal foul. Fourth team
For
foul.
Brooklyn, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Kyrie Irving. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
If you listen to other NBA players, Kyrie Irving is one of their favorites to watch. He has as complete an offensive arsenal and as pretty a game as there is.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Grant Williams. Both free throws good for Irving. Boston leading by 8. Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Warren. Here's Pritchard. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And the first one at the line is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And so he hits both. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Now the pass to Simmons. Here's Warren. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Tatum.
And during his rookie year, Jayson Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Cornett. And he comes up with the deuce. Cornette's got his second basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Irving kicks to Simmons. Pass to Curry. Clock at 6. Passes it to Sharp. Here's Simmons. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Tatum down low. Simmons is there. Tatum's shot is off. Nets trailed by 12. Simmons passes to Sharp. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Sharp's got his first points of the game.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Simmons again, Torford. Back to Brown. It's sent back down by Simmons.
That is the long arms and defensive prowess of Ben Simmons on display.
Here's Brogdon. 11-point game his last outing. It's hauled in by Warren. Right side Simmons. And stolen by Tatum. 1 second left. That shot no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics going into the break with a 10-point lead. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jayson Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see them go in early, and so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. There was no stopping Jayson Tatum in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
Ball movement was a real factor for them on offense. They played unselfishly with patience. Guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
Kenny, what's your take on Brooklyn so far?
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, guys, Jayson Tatum has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Boston leading by 10. Ben Simmons is out there with Warren. Then there's Irving. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Claxton in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Here's Brown. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Fournette shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Here's Warren. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Boston with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. And the pass to Brown. And here is Tatum. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you
could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Irving against White. Irving looking over the floor. A three from Warren. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Williams finds Horford. Here's Brown. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown, the aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude tremendous.
Nets passing it around. Here's Simmons. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Simmons got 15 points.
And he can be devastating with that little hook shot of his.
Now White, 5 points in the game. High, arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. He has 7.
Soft touch by Derek White. The floater, not an easy shot, but he puts that one on target.
White against Irving. Pass to Claxton. He kicks to Simmons. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot. And Horford pulls it down.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Now here's White. 7 points in the game. They kick out to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Trailing by 13. Pass to O'Neal. White against Simmons. Back to O'Neal.
Boston foul. Jaylen Brown. First personal foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Royce O'Neal. And out the line, shooting 2.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Celtics leading by 12. Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Irving. And stolen by White. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
The pass to O'Neal. Pass to Simmons. No good that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. It's tipped. And he banks in the layup. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
6'11", 240 pounds, able to absorb contact. Ben Simmons, easy work.
Williams passes to White. Get the floater. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. White's got 9 points.
This is what we talk about with Derek White, doing a little bit of everything. Offensive rebound, putback, you bet.
Pass to Warren. Back to Irving, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Brown. 17 points in the game. And it's White missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Now here is Horford. Defense right on him. And here's Tatum for three. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Boston?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Hits it from three-point range. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
To the wing right side. Outside Irving. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
White finds Williams. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul.
Ben Simmons.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
White against Irving. Top of the key. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Nets trailed by 13. Now, here is O'Neal. He's got 6. Here's Simmons. And it's sent back by Horford. And he recovers it. Kept alive. And another shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
For Brooklyn, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. And he can't get the first one. Brooklyn making some changes. Joe Harris is checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Seth Curry in for O'Neal. And then for Boston, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for White. No luck that time either. Celtics leading by 13. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Pass to Williams. Outside Tatum. And it's blocked. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Watanabe's checked in for Simmons. And a change for the Celtics. Hauser's checked in. Here's Pritchard. Just 5 to shoot. Celtics passing it around. Launches a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Pritchard's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Claxton. 6 points for him. Here's Curry. That one rolling around and rims out. Celtics leading by 16. Brogdon right side. On the wing, Williams. He has 7. Now here's Brogdon. Guarded close. Goes up from the top of the key. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 18.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Irving dishes to Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Driving to the basket.
What a nasty finish from Malcolm Brogdon. My goodness, go to work.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Curry on the wing. Shoots over Brogdon, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Curry.
Boston leading by 18. Here's Pritchard. 5 points in the game. To the right side. Over Irving. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the paint. It's stolen. Down low. Here's Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon does a nice job to commit, gets himself a trip to the free throw line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
What you love about former Rookie of the Year Malcolm Brogdon is this guy gives you great effort on both ends. Can play the 1 and the 2 offensively, smart defensively, and the versatility is key.
Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. So he gets them both. Nets trailed by 20. Irving kicks to Curry. Outside Irving. There's the triple. The rebound by Brogdon. Boston's got 12 of their points from long range in the 3rd quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Pritchard. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Right side Curry. The pass to Watanabe. The 10-footer. Good on the jump shot. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
Kyrie Irving is one of the most clever scorers in the game of basketball, and when he starts to feel it, it's going to be a long night for the defense.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
I said anyone want to
Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
I see you. Let's go.
1:36 left here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Brogdon. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple. Brogdon's got 12 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Curry. Out to Harris. Curry looking it over. 4 on the shot clock. Bulls from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Celtics. Cornette's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Pritchard, covered by Irving.
Kyrie Irving. His 3rd personal foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line
foul.
so far.
At the line for the Celtics, Peyton Pritchard. At the line with 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now here's Irving. Defense is right there. It's tipped, and they get it back. Goes up again. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Sharp. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Pritchard, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 21 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Jaylen Brown, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brown.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
And Brown drops them both. Inside, here's Curry. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Don't let that slight frame fool you. Seth Curry on the interior, he will finish shots.
And so it's Boston, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Logged in on the wing, he's joined by Brown. And it's Cornette in at the center. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard.
First team.
That's his first foul. Here's Sumner. Now off the inbound. And the layup is good. Sumner's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Brooklyn.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Rebound, Brooklyn. Sumner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Curry with the 3. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
That one falls.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to O'Neal. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Pritchard. Makes it off the glass.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Passes to Curry. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now the pass to Brogdon. No good with the triple. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And here is O'Neal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Brown. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Brogdon kicks to Williams. Over in the corner, White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. A level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
With 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for White. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
Now here's Curry. Now the dish to O'Neal. Pass to Watanabe. 5 on the clock. Curry can't get it to go. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Sumner. Tries again. He can't hit that time. White with the defensive effort. Here's Brogdon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Well, we are talking about an elite free throw shooter. If you send Malcolm Brogdon to the line, you will pay.
Malcolm Brogdon, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brogdon. Last year, as we know, the NBA, Doris, named the members of the 75th anniversary team. Any players that were missed that you think should have been on that list?
I mean, the one guy that comes to mind immediately is Klay Thompson, who will go down as one of the great shooters in NBA history. The problem for voters, I think, is the challenge of weighing the accomplishments of prior generations with what we are witnessing today. It is a challenging vote. There's no doubt Klay will be top 100 when it comes in 25 years.
Now, here is O'Neal, and it's sent back by Horford. Williams scanning the floor. Pass to White. He feeds it to Horford. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Boston, no good that time either. The Nets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry, and the layup is good. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Outside, White. A floater. Rebound by Sumner. Sumner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
That one on White.
Foul.
And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Celtics leading by 21. Outside, White. Brogdon outside. Horford trying to free himself up. That's good from Brogdon on the assist by White. White's got his 5th assist in this one. Passes it to O'Neal. Second shot opportunity. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Sumner passes to O'Neal. And here's Harris from the arc. The shot that time, not on target. And Boston will go the other way with it. Tatum deciding where to go with it. It's Brogdon on the wing. The feed to Horford. Rebounded by the Nets. Curry with it. Good D by Brogdon. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Williams is running. Such a wide open look. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart. He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball and no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
It's hauled in by Watanabe. Watanabe's got 7 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 foul.
Thomas up top, guarded by Tatum. Tatum against Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
It's Brown on the wing. Goes up the baseline. Here's Horford. Brooklyn with the rebound. Watanabe's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Out to the wing. Sumner kicks to Mills. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
Here's Sumner. Jayson Tatum picking up that last basket. Sumner passes to Durant. Here's Sumner. There's the pass to Mills. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Tatum draws the double. Outside Williams. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
They get the rebound. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to White. Back to Williams. On the wing, Brown. Lets it go from deep. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
13 foul.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And the Nets making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And he makes all three. Doris, the NBA keeps talking about the idea of an in-season tournament, taking a cue, I guess, from European soccer. Do you like that? Do you think it would work?
Well, the European soccer situation has the advantage of tradition and history. There's meaning behind it. Obviously, I'm open to a little drama in the middle of the NBA season. The challenge is convincing the players and their representation in the Players Association that this is something of value.
Williams can't get it to go. Fournette shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Horford against Thomas. KD against Tatum. Durant inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
At the line.
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
And that one misses.
And guys, we know that Kevin Durant, like most NBA players, has his off-the-floor pursuits away from the game. But the fact of the matter is, we know his priority is the game of basketball.
Edmund Sumner's checked in for Brooklyn. And the second free throw, good. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late. And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
KD on the wing. Outside Thomas.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Pass to Sharp. To the wing on the left. Here's Sumner. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Passes it to Claxton. Back to Irving. Count it from 12. Irving's got 19 points.
Well, smart play by Kyrie. Irving just gets on the board in the mid-range.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Boston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Jayson Tatum.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Now here's White after T.J. Warren's miss. Now O'Neal. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by O'Neal.
Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving may be the best to ever do it.
And the pass to Brown. Back to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Warren. Irving against White. Outside Irving. And And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
That's the end of the game.
To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jayson. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
You know, Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. You know, we were too tense. We weren't having any fun. You know, we started having a lot more fun second half. Guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.